through. I'm here on the path to the old LA Zoo ruins. It's a cloudy day. I think it was raining earlier. Let's go look at the ruins. We just have to walk up this muddy path all the way up there, and there's some picnic tables right here. There's some picnic tables up there, and I'm sure this place is more than haunted, but we'll check it out. It's gloomy, so it makes it even more haunted, and I'm wearing all black and I'm wearing a hood, so it makes it even more scary. So let's check it out. Alright, so the pandemic and lockdown got me tired. I've only walked like 50 feet uphill. I'm out of breath already, so I need to gain exercise and stamina, because man, it's not good. I'm supposed to be healthy. There it is right there. I could hear people yelling at each other. Yeah, I can hear people yelling at each other. I'm not alone here. I just hope they are not up to no good. Alright, here it is behind me. Here is the ruins over here. And if you look right here, there's some ancient hieroglyphics. You can see right there. Ooh, I got dizzy all of a sudden. Ancient hieroglyphics. Looks like they're calling Captain America with that star. And right here we have a little bit more ancient hieroglyphics. I'm out of breath, pretty dizzy. Oh, look at this. Here's the emblem for fertility right here. You can see it's like a mosquito eye and mosquito stinger. That means fertility. Kurt Cobain. Ooh, a lot of words here. I hope this is safe. Right, it smells like pee. And look up here. Oh, this is creepy. Look up here, there's stairs. There's steps up there. There's a beer can, spray paint, steps up right there. You know, this actually reminds me of Coco, where Coco, I thought I heard some whispering or something. I think it's a bird. Where Coco comes down, or Miguel comes down, and then the aunt, grandma skeleton, can't come down and steps here. So it looks like I'm gonna move from this area, because that's creepy. So I don't know about the story about this place, but I think they used to have like bears or tigers here. Here's another stairway. Another steps up there. Creepy. Some drinks. Yeah, my heart is pounding here because I don't know if I'm scared, something's happening, or maybe I'm just tired from walking up that slight incline. So here are some picnic tables right around here. And then you can see ancient hieroglyphics on the wall over there, but I think they had only black ink at that time. So those are older. And then it's just blank spots, creepy. Man, I get the creeps out here. And there's steps up there, like the other places. I guess that's for the zookeepers to come down and feed the animals. Yeah, when it's gloomy like this, it's really creepy. Let's see. What did Rihanna say? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. That has nothing to do with this. We were able to go up these steps. Those gates were open, or maybe they were broken open. But yeah, man, this is kind of creepy when I'm by myself and hear voices and animals. Let's go check the other side over there. We saw a few of these things. I think we can even go up. I saw someone walking over there. and they hopped over the fence because they got stuck in the top area. But they don't have the stairways are closed now, so I can't get up there. I wanted to walk up there, but I think there is a way. Let's see. Here's the fourth area, MJP. That must be Madam Prince James or something. Nothing over there, and then another gate up there. Oh man, so last time I came here we were able to come up through those steps, but I think now the only way up is through this curve over here. So let's check it out. No smoking allowed. That's out of everything, there's just no smoking allowed. Oh, look at this. This looks like where that Ivan the Terrible bear was kept. It just has some graffiti and it has some cages. I don't know how you could keep a bear in there though. It's too small. You look here too. I feel like someone's watching me or following me. It's kind of creepy. You can see a little door in the back. That's probably where they brought the food in, or the little bunny for the bear to capture and eat. So this used to be open. This used to be open. It used to have doorways and stuff. Man, my eyes are tripping me out. I'm like seeing things that are not there. It used to be open where you could climb in, or maybe someone broke it open. And we used to climb in these stairways and those bars and everything. But I guess they really sealed it up with this. I remember climbing down here, almost falling, hitting my head. And there was a kid too, same thing. But it's they reinforced it this way. It's a little gloomy and it looks like the fog is coming in throughout the mountain right now. Just a cliff. More hieroglyphics, says Logan. Maybe is that Logan Paul? And then here's another thing. I think this was, it says RIP P22. Oh yeah, RIP. Rest in peace, P22. Yeah, it says right here, RIP P22. P22 was that mountain lion that they kept track of. It was like he pretty much owned, or she pretty much owned Los Angeles. There was a tracker on the collar, and they knew where to find P22. They observed wherever she went and made sure she was safe at all times. And I think she had to be put to sleep recently. So there's this sign, ripped P22. This place used to be filled with very, very colorful graffiti. You can kind of see on the edges here. The edges right here. Colorful graffiti. It was very colorful, and then but they painted over it some gray. Look at this, it says "We didn't grow." And there's a little opening here too. But you know what? There might be more. I thought I was gonna really get to go in to the old, oh man, the hairs on the back of my neck are coming up like someone is following me or trying to touch me, and it's oh my gosh, it's overwhelming, dizzy feeling, and it's like really trying to grasp at my neck, and like the hairs on my neck are standing. It's creepy. If it's a ghost, please let it only be a P22, the mountain lion's ghost, because Man, I'm freaked out right now. I really thought I was gonna be able to go into here, um, because before you can, there was a way to trespass. Now they close it all off pretty well. I'd have to climb and risk myself here, so maybe not this time, but at least we got to see some of it. And also somewhere around here, we're gonna go to next is the, someone's following me, like seriously. Can't wait to go back to the car. Go to the happier place, the park where Walt Disney would go and sit down and where he thought of Disneyland. We'll go there next. It's really nearby, so gotta leave this place. It's very creepy. Something's following me. So just right now, I could have sworn every step I took, everywhere I went, someone was following me. I would hear like steps or something following me right behind me. And then I realized every step I took, these zippers jiggled on each other. So every step I took, every bump, they would jiggle too. So turns out it was just this. So maybe it's not haunted. I still think it is. And I still get the raise your hair on the neck kind of feeling. So here it is, the old LA Zoo. Look at that. I mean, there's a lot of picnic places here. If you go on a weekend, a lot of people like claim these spots to have their parties and stuff. All right, so now let's go to the merry-go-round where Walt Disney was inspired to build Disneyland. All right. All right, guys. Here it is, the Stance de Resistance, right here. Merry-go-round. It's a really, really old merry-go-round. I don't know how old it is, but it goes way back. It goes far back enough that Walt Disney himself went over here and watched his kids play on the merry-go-round. So of course today it's not a weekend, it's closed. I think they're only open on the weekends. Maybe Saturday and Sunday. You gotta check like the website and stuff like that. But look, it's an old Ferris wheel. I mean, merry-go-round, and you could see like old memorabilia, some pictures, maybe a picture of Walt Disney, because I know Walt Disney used to live in this area, which is like Burbank, Glendale, Griffith area. He used to live around here and on Lyric Street or whatever, and then he used to come over here with his kids, and he sat down on one of these benches. These benches are new now. I'm pretty sure they have the original bench somewhere, but he sat down in one of these benches and he was looking like, I'm just by myself here sitting down. My kids are having all the fun up there. Why don't I just make a place where kids and their parents could have fun together? And that's where he thought up Disneyland. And then he followed his dreams. What is it? If you could dream it, you could achieve it. I think that's what he said. But that's where he thought about Disneyland. And on one of these benches, magic was made here. Walt Disney himself sat down there. Now I have to try to find like the real bench he sat on. So, because maybe he farted on it like 69 years ago, and I would just want to go. And don't you ever just want to go to the bench that he sat on and just sniff and inhale the seat? Because maybe his fart lingers over there, and then you could just ingest and let his majesty, his magic, and it's just majestic AF. You just sniff it in and let it reside in your lungs, so that maybe his magical aura will go and consume you, and then you become magical, you become inspired, and you end up building your Disneyland, whether that's a company or whether that's like an accounting company, whether it's music you're trying to make. But yeah, just think about that. Just sniff Walt Disney's fart just to breathe his excellence. Man, amazing. This place is near and dear to me. Man, it's somewhere deep in my heart. This merry-go-round is where it all began, where his thought, his conception of Disneyland happened. It's closed right now, but if it was open, I would I would pay the couple bucks to ride it. I did ride it before, and it was like really old and janky, so gotta be careful because it's really old and janky, and it went really fast, and I don't know how safe it is, but I'm pretty sure in order for it to stay up, they do keep up with safety and everything. But can you imagine just right here, almost 69 years ago, Walt Disney was imagining Disneyland, and he probably farted on one of those benches, and I just want to ingest it into my lungs. That's pre-COVID times. Oh look, see, here's party zone. Maybe he sat there and it was farty zone. Hopefully one day we could go on here and we could ride it. But right now it's closed. The lights turned on. It's closed, and I think it's one of the oldest merry-go-rounds. So after thinking about it, maybe not inhale his fart. Maybe just sit where the bench was and just ponder. Maybe be inspired. But yeah, after thinking about it, I'm like, all the follicles, or the particles, I mean, like going into my lungs and implanting themselves. I mean, yeah, that's kind of gross. But at the same time, what if that's the secret to his magical like existence? Oh man, I'm so inspired.